We don't provide against a rainy day. Against a rainy day means save money for a future need. Don't pull a long face over your failure. He pulled a face at me. Pulled a face. I was surrounded by the mob, but he pulled me out of the fire. Pulled me out of the fire means save me from the danger. They tried to pull my leg. Pull my leg. Leg means befool humorously. He finished the work in time by pulling his weight. Pulling his weight means exerting himself utmost. I hope they will pull together. Pull together means work harmoniously. He was pulled up by the chairman for speaking beside the point, means stopped by the chairman. The brothers do not pull well with one another. He was seriously ill but has pulled through. Pulled through means come safely through a danger. I invested my savings in different businesses as I did not want to put all my eggs in one basket. Put all my eggs in one basket means risk everything one has in a single venture. I did not get the post because he had queered my pinch, means spoilt my chance beforehand by secret dealings. Queered, queered my pitch, pitch. It rained cats and dogs. Rained cats and dogs yesterday means rained heavily. The proposal ran, the feelings ran riot in the meeting, and the police had to intervene to restore order. Ran riot means act without restraint. If you read his letter between the lines, you will find that he has no faith in my honesty. Means between the line means try to find out the inner meaning. He is too ambitious to rest on his laurels. 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 Rest on his laurels means rest satisfied with the honor already won. Page number 380. They worked hard so long and are now only resting on their oars. Resting on their oars, OARS, means cease work for some time. Do not ride roughshod over. Do not ride roughshod over the feelings of other, ROUGHSHOD, meaning domineer over without consideration. I avoid him because he always rides the high horse. Rides the high horse means is arrogant. The proud boy is riding for a fall. Riding for a fall means behaving in such a way that his fall is sure. Ring down the curtain over the matter means close the matter. What is the use of ripping up old sores? Ripping up old sores mean open unpleasant recollections. The situation was difficult, but he rose to the occasion. Rose to the occasion means was equal to the occasion. He rules the roost or roast, ROAST roast or ROOST roost in the party. Rules the roost means lords it over others. I do not rub shoulders with such boys, meaning I do not mix with such boys. I sail in the same boat with You in the present case. Sail in the same boat means be in the same situation. I went to the station to see him off. See him off means to say bye to that person. I do not see eye to eye with. See eye to eye with him on this point. See eye to eye with means agree. You must do something to save your face. Save your face means avoid humiliation. He saw the light in an auspicious hour. Saw the light means was born. He scraped through the examination. Scraped, scraped, scraped through means just passed the exam. His books sell like hot cakes. Sell like hot cakes means very fast. They showed a clean pair of heels. Showed a clean pair of heels at our approach, meaning they ran away. I cannot show you my hand. Show you my hand now, meaning I cannot divulge one's plan. I threatened to show him up. Show him up means expose his wickedness. Show your teeth. Show your teeth if your rights are threatened. Show your teeth means threaten, fight. The enemy showed the white feather at the sight of our army. The shrewd man is sitting on the fence in the quarrel, meaning is neutral between two sides to see which side wins. Sitting on the fence. I smell a rat. Smell a rat in the suggestion. Smell a rat means suspect something wrong. He sowed his wild oats in early life, but has become sober now. Sowed his wild oats means indulged in youthful follies. FOLLIES. He snapped his fingers at our demands. Snapped his fingers at means treated with contempt. His remark speaks volumes for his courage. It is no good splitting hairs means draw fine distinctions. Idleness stands in the way of success in life. Stands in the way means hinders. Don't stand in my way. Don't stand in my way means don't obstruct my way. Intimate friends need not stand on ceremony. Stand on ceremony. I shall not allow my rival to steal a march on me. Steal a march on means gain an advantage secretly. He stepped into his father's shoes. Stepped into his father's shoes on the latter's retirement. Stepped into his father's shoes means get into another's position. His help stood me in good stead. Stood me in good stead means was of good service. He stood his ground. He stood his ground means he stuck to his guns, means remained firm against opposition. He remained firm against opposition. Stir clear of, stir, stir, clear of money lenders, meaning be away from money lenders or shun the money lenders. He sticks at nothing. Sticks at nothing means does not hesitate to do anything, however wrong. You must stick to your guns. You must stick to your guns means remain firm in one's opinions and principles. He strained every nerve to gain his point. Strained every nerve, N-E-R-V-E, nerve, means try utmost. Unless we strike the iron while it is hot, we shall never succeed in life. Strike the iron while it is hot means take the advantage of an opportunity when it occurs. Our team won in almost all the events and swept the board. Swept, S-W-E-P-T, swept the board, B-O-A-R-D, board, means defeat everybody in a contest. I cannot rely upon him because he always talks big. Talks big means makes idle boasts. I-D-L-E, idle, B-O-A-S-T-S, boasts. The man tired me by talking shop of his office and job. Talking shop means talk too much about one's profession. He is talking through his hat in his report of the incident. I thank my stars that I escaped unhurt. He tried to throw dust in our eyes. Can you throw any light on the mystery? Things were going out of control and I had to throw my weight upon to tackle the situation. Throw my weight upon means act with unpleasant self-assertiveness. My opponent threw up the sponge and retired from the field. Threw up the sponge means gave up the contest. I threw up my cards for want of funds. Threw up my cards means gave up my plan. After much hesitation, he decided to throw in his lot with me. You have to think out of the box to arrive at creative solutions for your needs, meaning to think about something or how to do something in a new, different or an imaginative way. Your support tipped the balance, T-I-P-P-E-D, tipped the balance in my favor, meaning influenced. Tipped the balance means influenced. We had dull business for the last 2 years and so we had to tighten our belt. Tighten our belt means to reduce unnecessary expenditure at times of financial difficulty. The life of the patient trembles in the balance. Trembles in the balance means has reached a critical point. He turned a deaf ear to my entreaties, meaning declined to listen. Page number 382. I washed my hands of the matter long ago, means refused to accept responsibility. We felt very annoyed as the brothers started washing their dirty linen in public. Washing their dirty linen in public means discuss family quarrels, unpleasant personal affairs in the presence of other people. He is in difficulties, but I am sure he will weather the storm. Weather the storm means overcome the difficulties. They won the match hands down. Hands down means easily. He is working against time. Working against time means with the utmost speed. Instead of joining the strike, the men started to work to rule. Work to rule means pay exaggerated attention to rules and regulations deliberately to reduce output and efficiency, usually in protest. They forsook their old leader and began to worship the rising sun. Worship the rising sun means show respect and honor to a man rising in power. They zeroed in on the key issues. Modern military aircraft use computers to help them zero in on their targets. Zero in on means aim a weapon directly. Idiomatic uses of a few words. 525. Call. I do not call your honesty in question. He called me names. He was called to account for his absence. I cannot call to mind what he said. He called drew my attention to the matter. He called my attention to the matter. I am not afraid of calling a spade a spade. He was called to the bar joined the bar, that is, became a lawyer. He was called to the bar. He was called over the coals for neglect of duty. They have nothing that they can call their own. A small committee was called into being to look into the matter. The army was called into play to help the civil authorities, meaning the army was brought into action to help the civil authorities. Please call a halt to such a risky venture. I had to call the meeting to order. I called his bluff. Invited him to do what he threatened to do, knowing fully well that he won't. Page number 383. 526. Cut. He was bragging too much and I had to cut him down. Cut him down to size. He was not so important as he thought he was. The opponents were cut to pieces. Cut to pieces. He is a cut above in the bracket, rather superior to all other boys in the group. He cuts jokes with me. He came by a shortcut. His life was cut short by cholera. I cut him short in the middle of his speech. He was cut to the quick or the heart by your remark. I am sure he will cut a figure or cut a dash in life, meaning distinguish himself in life. He cut a sorry figure in the debate, meaning made a poor impression in the debate. The child has not yet cut its tooth. You must cut your coat according to your cloth. I was much pained by his cutting remark, means sarcastic remark. I met him on the way, but cut him dead. The chairman cut the Gordian knot, GORDIAN knot, by disallowing the motion. His remark cuts both ways. Your flattery will cut no ice. I was much cut up by your remark. You must cut and run as soon as you get the order, meaning be off as quickly as possible. He is a regular cutthroat. To 527. EYEI. I am all eyes to what you do, meaning see intently. I have not yet set my eyes on the picture, means I have not seen the picture. I am innocent in the eye of the law. She is beautiful in my eyes. Keep an eye on his actions, means keep a watch on his actions. I see him in the mind's eye, meaning I see him in imagination. I do not see eye to eye with you on this point. I shall have an eye for an eye. I shall do it in the twinkling of an eye. He is the apple of his mother's eye. This will open his eyes to his friend's dishonesty. This planet cannot be seen with the naked eye. I am an eyesore to him. All his actions are mere eyewash. He is up to the eyes in depth. He has an eye for beauty, meaning he has sense for beauty. He flatters you with an eye to your vote, meaning to get. To support the scheme with an eye to the main chance, meaning only to serve his own interest, to make money. You must mind your eye in this risky work. I could read his mind with half an eye, meaning I could read his mind very easily. The boat sailed on in the wind's eye, meaning directly against. The theft was committed under our very eyes. He always closes his eyes to his son's misdeeds. She makes eyes at the Boys, do not take your eyes off him, meaning never stop watching him. Page number 384. 528. Face. The two parties met face to face to discuss the matter. I looked him in the face. He was unable to look me in the face, meaning unable to look at face out of a feeling of shame. I shall have to set my face against this heinous move, meaning I shall have to oppose. He cannot show his face in public after this incident. He was talking all nonsense, but we had to keep a straight face, meaning hide our amusement. He pulled a face at your particular suggestion. I tried hard to save my face, but failed. The proposal on the face of it seems sound, meaning judging by appearance when first seen or heard. I told him this to his face, meaning told openly, even unpleasant. 529. Get. G-E-T. Get. He has got into a scrap. S-C-R-A-P. Scrap. Try to get clear of their society. Get rid of your bad habits, meaning be free from your bad habits. The police could not get hold of the thief. His accounts have got into a mess. The two groups are each trying to get the upper hand. He got the better of men in the race. Get this poem by heart. He got into hot water for his political views. This noise gets on my nerves. I have got the sack. S-A-C-K. Sack. The secret has got wind. The thief got the wind up at our approach and ran away, meaning he got frightened. He cannot forget the insult and would try to get even with him. His remarks got under my skin. Somehow or other, the idea has got into his head that the plan won't work well. After initial loss, he got on his feet, means he recovered. 530. Give. G-I-V-E. Give. The rule has not yet been given effect to. His health gave away under so much labor. He gives himself the airs of a rich man, meaning he pretends to be a rich man. She gave birth to a son, meaning she bore a son. Please give ear to my prayers. His statement gives the life to your story. He accused me of rudeness, but I gave him the lie, meaning accused him to his face of lying. Lying. He gave up the ghost a month back, means he died a month back. I have given my word to him. I saw him there, but he gave me the go-by, meaning passed me without notice. Personal interest must give way to public good. He gave the cold shoulder to my proposal, means he treated my proposal coldly. He gave vent to his displeasure with a frown. The next tax will give rise to discontent. The thief gave the slip to the police. We must adopt a give and take policy in life. I can give you chapter and verse in support of my statement. I cannot give countenance to such rudeness. COUNTENANCE. The enemy gave ground under our pressure, means retired under our pressure. He gave himself away by his thoughtless remark. His strange conduct gave a handle to the rumor, meaning gave ground to suspicion.